Caro-Kann defense, classical variation, 5.Ng3 Bg6 6.h4 h6 7.nf3. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. In the Caro-Kann defense, the pawns on d7 and d5 can be quickly pushed to take control of the center and engage the e4 pawn. The e4 pawn is supported and the knight is developed by nc3. The pawn on e4 is under attack as d5 occupies space in the middle. The dark squared bishop can develop because d4 takes up room in the middle. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Nx e4 recaptures with the knight in the center of the board where it controls many important squares. It is best. Bf5 develops the bishop and attacks the knight on e4. Black can play e7 e6 next, without trapping the light squared bishop on c8. It is excellent. Ng3 attacks the bishop on f5 and controls the e4 square. It is best. Bg6 retreats the attacked bishop, but keeps it on the active diagonal where it controls both the e4 and d3 squares. It is best. h4 takes space on the king side and threatens h5 h6, which would win black's light squared bishop. It is excellent. h6 opens up the h7 square for the bishop to retreat to, and also stops white from placing a piece on the g5 square. It is best. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center, protects the d4 pawn and controls the e5 square. It is best. The bishop is prepared to grow into a functional square. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is a fair deal after all captures. Backs off. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This threatens to win a pawn. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn. It is the last book move. This hits in the middle and prevents the opponent from gaining ground. That's good. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is best. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. That's good. This is a missed chance to get something back. It is incorrect. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Recaptures. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. It is ideal. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. That pawn's capture grants you material. That's good. This wastes a chance to center a knight and give it more power over squares. It is incorrect. This blocks an attack on a vulnerable pawn. This threatens to win a rook. It is best. The knight can now control more squares as a result. It is quite good. This prevents an assault on a pawn that may have been taken. It is ideal. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. This is an equal trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. This threatens to take an outpost with a knight. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This overlooks an opportunity to double rooks on a single file. It is a mistake. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. This doubles the rooks onto a single file, which allows them to team up to create threats. This threatens to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. It is good. This stops the opponent from being able to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. It is best. This permits the opponent to capture the checking knight. It is an inaccuracy. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.